Well, we saw plenty of sunshine across the entire Concho Valley today, making for a very pleasant day out there. And then we saw that cold front push through, making for some windy conditions. And now, as you look outside, we're seeing these clear skies still and going to be cooling off quickly as we go into these overnight hours. As you look at the past 24 hours, you can see a pretty warm morning, only getting down into those mid-50s. Then we warmed up to only about 10 degrees to 65, and then we're cooling off quickly, already down into the 40s here in San Angelo and across the Concho Valley. As we look at the current temperatures, 48, like I said, here in San Angelo, 52 in Junction, 50 in Sonora, and then the upper 40s are going to be pretty common around the entire Concho Valley. We're getting a good look at the region out here. Some of those 50s hanging on down for our southeastern counties towards like Junction and Brady, and then you can see where that cold front's really pushing in towards Sterling City, and then Robert Lee, where we're seeing those lower 40s already, and we're all going to be cooling off pretty quickly going into these overnight hours. As we look at the dew point compared to yesterday, way down there. We saw those upper 50s for dew points yesterday. Now we're down to the upper 30s and then lower 40s with relative humidity values about 70% compared to that 90% we were seeing. So much more pleasant and not going to be seeing like all that rain that we saw last night. Over the next 48 hours, we saw that moisture push through, and then that cold front's just going to bring more drier air into the Concho Valley, inhibiting any rain chances really for the next couple of days, so plenty of sunshine is going to be prevalent across the entire region for the next couple of days. Over the past couple of days, though, we've been really looking at this loft low-pressure system, and really it's still going to be hanging out here. You can see this just massive storm hanging out over the central United States, going to be just meandering its way slowly across towards the eastern coast there, but really it could bring a couple more rounds of energy into the Concho Valley. It's going to be helping keep us cool into this week, feeling more seasonal than we did this past week. The current satellite and radar across the nation, you can see this just behemoth of a storm going from the Gulf Coast up towards Canada. That's associated with that low pressure system we were just looking at. That's going to be driving all this weather, and that's just going to be working its way further east over the next couple of days, but pretty slowly. Here in the Concho Valley, though, we're taking a look right now, Monday, tomorrow, Christmas, going to be seeing plenty of sunshine across the Concho Valley. Going to be considerably cooler, though, only getting up into those 50s, and that's going to be hanging out all day long. Going to be a beautiful Christmas for the Concho Valley, but keeping it in perspective as we zoom out across the entire nation, you can see there's that storm just keeping on with that snow going into the Dakotas and then towards Nebraska, and that rain is just riding along up towards the East Coast. But here in the Concho Valley, like I said, we're sitting pretty quiet. So we're taking a look at the Santa tracker right now, seeing where he is, and right now we're looking, he's over by the New Mexico border towards that El Paso region right now. So we're going to see exactly where his last sighting was right now. And according to this NORAD Santa tracker, it's looking like his last sighting was there in El Paso, and he's heading east towards Dallas right now. So I don't know about you, I'm getting pretty excited. I think I might know where he's going to be stopping on his way to Dallas. Make sure to be leaving out those cookies and milk tonight. As we look at tonight, though, we're cooling off very quickly, getting down to that 33 degrees, and we're seeing these clear skies, so freezing temperatures are going to be possible going into the night. Remember, people, pipes, pets, and plants. With those clear conditions continuing into tomorrow, plenty of sunshine around the Concho Valley, and then only warming up to about those lower 50s around the region, seeing much cooler conditions than we were seeing. Over the next week, though, this is going to be that last week of 2023 already. We're seeing Christmas Day tomorrow, very cool, and then we're going to start that warm. We're getting into the mid-50s by the middle of the week. Sitting pretty cool, though, looking at those freezing temperatures for the overnight lows for the next few days. But then if you look, we're warming up to about 60 degrees, coming up already for that New Year's Eve. That's going to be all for your 7-day forecast, but now we'll head on back to Maya.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Coming up.